The American flag wraps our nation in false protection of justice for all, while allowing the racists to stand on the sins of their fathers as blameless and tall. The rustic and mistrusted custom-made laws for an entitled race that has been authorized to diminish the worth of a black man's future with backroom bleach deals disguised by our comatose civil rights plight that keeps the noose tight as courtrooms legally lynch our dark sons and let freedom reign on their white ones. As the deep ancestral blood of my son laid waste in the dirt of God's grace, illegal lynching of modern times began to form its court to get this Negro in place. Black blood poured fruitlessly to the ground while raging chaos grew in his hometown. His soul was redder than the blood that fell. The crime scene was the white man's playground. The slash of his arm, the stabbing in his brain, 2 white brothers present, 1 black man left to be slain. A pond is the scene, fish are the eyewitness. Hook, line, and sinker, this Negro is fearless. How dare he challenge the white men's reply with no regards to the land that he stood on with family pride. Slam, slash, choke, stab, bleed, and die is the only winning evil result, not knowing that he was a prophet's son and God would intervene and miraculously save him as his glory unfolds. Unconscious that white privilege and pride would rise in a justice system we trusted in our town, asleep, sunken, and acclimated to, as the story goes, injustice at its Confederate roots, the Negro at its predisposed. Invaluable yet anointed obvious blood on white men's clothes, deep scars along the right temple left as a reminder of the blade removed, the closeness of death experienced, the peace of God consumed. As we walked into the courtroom trusting the fact will prevail the racial distrust, naive to the superiority, how the Confederate flag hanging just outside would resonate on the unjust. Verdict, not guilty. Dear white man, symbolic to the injustice lynching of yet another Negro, Powhatan Circuit Court smirked at the near death of my Negro firstborn, while indirectly asking the white boy, why didn't you get her done? Verdict would have been the same, as truth bared no weight in the heart of a Negro who was taught no hate. Lies hung high to maintain the white pride in the American plan of racial divisive disgrace. More of whose necks get in line and let Judge Sella acquit. Gather them all, let their families remain in fear, using invented justice to lynch. In this town, justice is a noun for any Negro who is fair play, for the appraiser who oversees the seat of judgment behind a bench every single day. Immorally hoisted and suspended the rope of injustice high around my Negro son's hope, legally lynched by this unjust justice system and left to heal from the entrenched scars deep around his throat.